Hey everybody, what's up and how is everyone doing? My name is Forever2 and welcome back to Zenless for part 3 of the main story. I may just do the story only. Exploration or combat commissions are just going to be off screen, if that's okay with you guys. Other than that, let's continue on with Explosive Last Train. And unfortunately, we're going to be on Agent Trial mode. I remember doing this as well in the beta. So Agent Trial mode toggle is on the bottom left. When disabled, you will use your own agents, but when enabled, you will be able to use the agents featured in the story. So we're going to be trying out Nekomata or Nekomata, also known as Nekomata. And she was a delight. Also, if I remember right, you can actually switch bamboos as well. I did not know that until I figured that out right here. Alright, let's find a Stop the Vision Corporation explosive train. Okay, so where are we at?
Hello? Belle, Nekomata. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Oh, this is cool. I've never seen a proxy was able to communicate in a hollow. No wonder Nicole says you're the best in Iridu.
Thank you.
Thank you for your recognition. It's time to implement our plan and intercept the train. Before that, though, let's review the essentials.
No problem. I've got it down pat. Our target is Vision's train carrying the explosives. Since it's controlled by a computer in the driverless mode, we can put obstacles in certain sections to change the train's route and force it through a tunnel. Then, while the train's slowing down to go through the tunnel, I'll find a way to throw you Bing Boo on top of the train.
And then it's my time to shine. The plan is to let the car break down, right?
Then it's my time to shine.
That's right. Belle, your task is to enter the train through the vent on the roof and head to the driver's compartment to shut the train down. Don't worry. Fairy and I will assist you throughout the process. As for the dead-end butcher, we've yet to figure out its exact location, so please be careful.
Roger that.
Good luck, guys. Let's get started.
Okie dokie.
Syncing info for route to the control room.
Alright.
Please enter here.
Wow. Alright, so this is...
Great! Let's hurry up and switch the tracks, man!
Yeah, this might be the longest...
Hollow ether activity is changing. Be careful.
Okay.
Hopefully this mutation also delays the train.
Wait. Why do I feel like it's coming from nearby?
I think we're being stalked here.
Warning. High-risk unit detected.
Ooh.
Please stay away.
Is that him? That's the butcher.
It's that monster that Robot Billy mentioned!
Oh my god.
An infamous ethereal. What an intense aura.
I never really gone down here before, but actually, yeah, let's keep going. All right.
We are near the control room. I can override the controls for the track so you can alter its direction.
Alright, so a reroute usually requires a collective effort of multiple railway staff, but thankfully the dead-end butcher's unexpected appearance had created a considerable amount of rubble. Maybe it'll prove useful. Take this opportunity to change the train's trajectory before it leaves. This is your only chance to stop the train. Okay.
The train will pass through this area, coming from the marker.
Right.
There is a decelerator device in this area. Use it to slow down the train for a chance to board.
Right.
Got it. Changing tracks now.
Okay, we got one button. Okay, drops.
Reminder, you can use...
Okay.
That sound. Is the dead-end butcher back?
Nope.
No, the train's coming.
Okay. Okay, so we have...
Do it quick, Mia, or it'll be too late.
Alright, so we got a little bit of time, almost. Alright. Alright. I just want to check everything. And what's this? You find an ether dewdrops. Let's just collect the store. Alright, obtain a bamboo plugin. So ether dewdrops, it revives and restores a certain amount of HP of the incapacitated agent. So if our agent goes down, we can revive.
Master, there is a large obstacle up ahead.
Oh yeah. So just to tell you guys, I think this may be timed at a certain point of time. So I either have to hurry or not.
The original plan to stop the train requires us to pass through this obstacle. You are small, and the client is essentially a cat. Perhaps you can squeeze through.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so time is running out. Searching for another way in may delay our plan to stop the train, so let's see if we can get through. And I remember... An abandoned train car lies across the bridge at an unbelievable angle.
Huh? What's this train car doing here? Proxy, are we going the right way?
Nekomata, there's no problem with your route. Judging from how the train was damaged by external forces, it's very likely that an ethereal threw it here.
That just means it's aggressive.
Oh, that's some scary strength.
Oh yeah.
Your next stop is on the other side of the train car. Do you think you can get across?
If it were just me, I could probably get across, but not with the bamboo. And with all these sinkholes around, I don't think we could just walk around the train. Excuse me?
I know that voice. I remember that voice.
Who's speaking? Is that the train car? With a gorgeous lady voice?
She is more of a yeah, pretty gorgeous. Oh, I love her.
Excuse me, Miss Train. We're in a rush here. Could you please scoot aside and let us wiggle past?
Please, Miss Train. Stop playing around, Nekomata. Someone's on the other side. I choose to be comedical again, but let's get serious this time.
Stop playing around, Nekomata. Someone's on the other side.
It's nice to liven the mood in the midst of a tense task, but don't scare the lady over there.
Yeah. Don't.
Excuse me. Are you investigators from the Hollow Investigative Association?
Uh-oh. Can we help him with something? In this line of work, people usually introduce themselves before asking questions.
In this line of work, people usually introduce themselves before asking questions. Huh? Is that right? Sorry, I didn't know the protocol. My name's Corin. I work for a housekeeping company.
So why is that a person from a housekeeping company doing it in a hollow?
I'm a Gemini, RH negative blood type. I like cleaning. My social security number is...
Hey!
You don't have to cover all the details. Anyway, how come you're in a place like this?
Yes, especially if I know what you work for. Also...
There was a very dangerous ethereal nearby. I got separated from my companions while hiding from it. I don't have any carrot data with me. If you're investigators, then you'll know the way out of here, right? Could you please lead me out?
That's nice, yes.
So, she's just an ordinary person lost in the hollow. But what the heck's a lost maid doing somewhere so dangerous?
Maid.
What do you think? Should we help her? What do you think? Should we help her?
Why you read that?
Not unless we can somehow break through the train car to the other side. Otherwise, to stay on time for our plan, we've got to turn back immediately and choose another
I'm
route.
not saying that we don't have time for it.
Excuse me. Sorry. sorry. I was listening to your conversation.
Damn it, Nekomata. You're too loud.
Are you saying if I can get you to the other side, I can come with you?
Yeah? You can get us through?
I'm pretty sure I'm surprised what Corin wields. Y'all seen my first video, what she wields. Well, here you go.
Almost. Hang on. I'm nearly there.
Alright,
You wanna go underneath?
I hear it.
Yeah! That is unbearable!
Nekomata, don't. Oh my god!
Watch out!
Oh my god! Oh! Jeez.
Are you hurt?
Oh no. Oh my god! That still surprised me.
Phew. Good, my apron's
Oh,
okay.
look.
Nice to meet you, investigators. I saw through it.
You saw through it. She's ruthless.
Nice to meet you, investigators. I saw through.
I know I played the beta before, but this still surprised me. Still scared me though.
Oh, it was this bamboo talking to me just now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to question your identity as a bamboo.
You can think of me as a bang boo if you want. Are you really just a maid? Jeez.
Are you really just a maid? Sorry. Well, we work in many different fields, including the holo services.
You got flex work?
Oh, right. You're in a hurry, aren't you? I can help, as long as you take me out of this holo. Please.
Look at there.
What do you think? Now that she's helped us destroy the train car, we can move forward on our original route, right?
Definitely. As long as he doesn't talk too much, she's not asking much.
Well, I don't think she's asking too much.
Yeah, I agree with Belle. There's nothing wrong with taking her to one of the Hollow's exits. But she's a stranger. She may be hiding things.
Miss Corin, we'll let you come. Just be sure to stay quiet along the way, okay?
Okay.
Good! Let's press on then!
Alright, so we're playing as Corin again. But for you guys, this is the first introduction for her. Right.
Corin, we need your help for this fight! You need a minute, boss? I thought we agreed not to talk too much. I didn't mean us to be completely silent.
Really? I misunderstood. I'm so sorry.
Come here, big boy.
I'm here!
That was cool. Again, I love these wipeouts. Right.
Corin, could you help us move something heavy? The goal is to use it to weigh down the switch.
Huh? You mean those stones up ahead? Okay.
Yeah, she's too adorable. Alright, let's take a look at the vault here.
Valve status analyzed. The valve opens only once sufficient gear coins have been inserted.
Alright, we
The
got
lock
enough.
is not smart tech, so unfortunately, I cannot help you open it.
Right, so we have enough, so let's go ahead and give it.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
Alright, you can't push it.
How on earth did you lift that by yourself?
Okay. I'm smart. Hey, the train moves on, huh?
Huh. The train seems to be going the wrong way today.
Oh. It's a good thing that these guys are idiots. Well, let's unlock this real quick. Come on. That's so freaking awesome. Nice.
By the way, Corin, are all your companions as strong as you?
Huh? They're much stronger than me.
I'm afraid what they might be looking like.
Stronger than a chainsaw-slinging Wade? Oh, howzers.
Yeah.
He's the best!
Never mind, this is a good idea.
I'm up! I'm here!
Not good at dodging, ain't I? Woo!
Check this out!
Yeah. Okay. I'm still not gonna be surprised. Alright, more loot. And there we go.
Master, rail path reroute is complete.
Yeah, they should be delayed.
Great. Let's drop Corin off on the way out.
Seems good enough. She did help us a lot.
Warning. Hollow exit detected within 100 meters. The commission for the housekeeping company employee, Corin, could be
It's time to say
completed.
goodbye for now.
Huh? Faithin, did you say something?
Corin, you can get out of here. It's nothing. I was just saying our guest has reached their destination.
It's nothing. I was just saying that our guest reached her destination. Huh? Really? You found an exit?
We did.
Great.
Anything for you.
Thank you so very much. Without your help, I'd be lost in this hollow forever.
You did pretty good yourself. Thanks to your chainsaw, we really cut a lot of time there.
Nice pun.
It's my first time meeting a real-life Bingbu Hollow investigator. Can you please tell me your names? I'll come back with my companions to thank you later.
Is it a good idea? Stopping to say thanks. I'll be looking forward to it.
Stopping by to say thanks sounds great. I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah? You for real? Wouldn't that expose your identity? Oh, I get it. After being so defensive with me, it's no problem if it's Corin.
Jealous cats.
My apologies for speaking out of turn. It appears that would be inconvenient. I think I should be leaving now.
I'm such a lady killer. Corin bows solemnly to Nekomata and the Bangbu, and then leaves the hollow. Bye for now, Corin.
Now, all we have to do is wait for the train to arrive.
Right. And then it slows down.
The train's slowing down. Wait, this isn't the regular route. Everyone, on alert!
About time. It's about time we're gonna fight some cops.
Now's our chance. Let's jump.
Yeah. Alright, let's I think I got enough here, to be honest, so let's go. The dead-end hollow in a tunnel.
Master, the train is about to enter the tunnel. Please make sure that you and your client are
Will be
ready.
enough.
Go, Proxy!
Uh-oh.
Careful, Master. Your posterior struck the train roof with considerable
It's
force.
the bank boo.
This body's even more clumsy than I thought. Just look at these short arms.
Wow. Tough being.
Don't be discouraged. Your sibling liked your appearance. I believe tiny and cute was how they described you.
Very funny.
Well, my apologies for not being cute enough normally.
This window is small even for Nekomata, and she's basically a
You're
liquid.
serious.
But it's a piece of cake for you. You should be called King of the World.
I like how Fairy's trying to be humorous in a ridiculous situation.
Now, King of the World, please head to the driver's compartment to complete your coronation.
That's just stupid.
Okay. Just need to press the emergency stop button.
I get the feeling that it's not going to be easy. Yep.
This mission is such a pain, having a dress like this. Suck it up. My shoes don't fit either. Hey, Captain said we've deviated from the route. What's going on? Huh?
Uh-oh. Well,
Looks like this train is loaded with a lot more than just explosives. The news didn't mention any of this.
yeah, what are soldiers doing in a train full of explosives? Like I said, something else is going on. Also, I knew I jinxed it. Or they jinxed it.
Come in, Captain. A talking bamboo just fell in from on top of the train. Should we hand it over to Director Perlman? Yes, sir. Eliminate immediately.
Indiscriminate. Discriminate. Oh,
What's going on here?
I love her shoes. Is that her feet?
Wait! Oh!
Over here!
After all that.
You should head back. Leave this to me. I've got a carrot. See you later at the store.
Belle, can you hear me? What just happened?
Well,
Something's off. I'll tell you when I get back to the store.
okay. So that's it for that one. We got everything? Nice.
You're back, sis. Why don't you go get some rest? I'll go check on Eos.
Yeah, but any news from Nekomata, or what about the demolition?
Still no news from Nekomata?
I haven't been able to get a hold of her. She should still be in the hollow. She said she had a carrot, but the exit is probably pretty far. But it's not all bad. The news just said Vision is putting off the demolition on Canvas Street until at least tomorrow night due to technical
So we bought her
difficulties.
some time. So, due to technical difficulties.
Well, I can breathe a little easier when you put it like that. Still, it's so weird.
Yep.
Right. Vision must have already realized the train deviated from its original route, but they hid it from the media. What's more, Vision clearly said it was an unmanned train with explosives, but it was full of armed
So
soldiers.
what's going on?
They were dressed like public security, but I heard them saying, "This mission is such a pain having to dress like this, and my shoes don't fit either." There's no way they were
They're
real.
mercenaries, aren't they?
Yeah, and I've got this feeling that Nekomata's been hiding something from us too. We should ask her when she gets back.
True.
But let's not think about that for now. You should get some rest before she gets here.
Alright then.
Syncing with the Bangbu can be very draining after all.
Yeah, they both have that same ability. Why don't you take a nap in the bedroom, though? You must be tired from exploring that hollow. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out for Nekomata and let you know if anything happens. What's the news in the news? So, demolition delayed. What gives? Let's look at this. So, look at this. If you guys want me to read more of these things, just let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'm a lore nut, so I like to see. So yeah, so that something seems odd. A big company like Vision failing to deliver something on schedule like this hurts their reputation. But seeing as they chosen to postpone things, it must be really a big deal, I guess. So yeah, Perlman wrote a card through the hollows into a blast zone. There was rolling reviews coverage about it. Okay, so I guess something's going on. You rest undisturbed. Both you and your body and mind feel much more relaxed. Alright, so Tin Master. Oh yeah, the coffee shop owner, huh? Hello, video store manager. Is the coffee shop open? Yes, I'm here to notify you as we discussed. I was planning on inviting you in and try out our new drink, but I didn't plan on something as annoying as this happening. So, need my help? I'm afraid I do. In fact, the cause of this incident is related to the Hall Investigative Association. They reached out to me earlier saying they wanted to rent out Cafe for a VR game promotion campaign. I agreed, and the timing for the reopening was just right, but little did I know it was a conspiracy from the start. Are there commercial spies messing with you? Or is there a wanted criminal over there? I'll just go with this. No, our store is just an ordinary street corner store. Nothing as dramatic as that. It's just that I found out today they chose this coffee shop as the venue because those VR players share some sort of superstition or urban legend. In short, they believe that drinking coffee before playing a VR game improves their skills. Honestly, I'm jealous. That's true. The problem is that all these players want coffee before they start playing. We just opened, and I can't keep up with the sudden surge in customers. So, would you mind working here for a while? I don't mind. I like to help out a buddy. You help? Wonderful. I'll be waiting at the entrance of the coffee shop. Thanks so much. Yeah, looks like we're going to get a new function here. So there's still no news about Nekomata, so now I feel restless waiting at home. So let's help Tin Master. But drinking coffee will improve your VR results? For real? I mean, I always drink coffee when I play a game, and not just because it improves my gaming skills. It's somewhere in between in the morning just to feel good. So he wasn't kidding when he says that he's overwhelmed by customers. That's a lot of them in line, really. And those are gamers? Well, there he is, so let's talk to Tin Master. How did something like drinking coffee can boost your VR combat scores even became a thing? Wait, Miss Promoter, is that why you chose to rent a coffee shop for your event? Yes. So you admit it, madam. I must point out that you failed to mention this when you initially presented the scope of this event. Just kidding, I only found out about this rumor after hearing it from the people in line. I suppose this is what they call an urban legend. They're born and spread inexplicably, and inexplicably became something that makes a hit. I've never seen such a crowd at any of my events before. What a lucky break. Tin Master, I'm here. Oh, manager, you're here. Wow, is this the temporary employee you found? They look efficient. Manager, I really am so sorry. We're open, but I can't serve you. Instead, I need to ask you a favor. No worries, there's no rush. Thank you so much. I'll serve the customers who dine in here. Meanwhile, could you help me serve the completed orders to the customers waiting in line over there? Easy. Leave it to me. You're such a go-getter. I'm counting on you then. So, you get the coffee from the Tin Master, deliver it to the customers queuing up to try out the VR game as soon as possible. Alright, so... excited. This is my Tin Master special! Oh yes, everything is changing before my very eyes now, and that I'm drinking my coffee. Really? Don't believe me? I highly recommend you try it out. The results are immediate and evident. Now that I had my Tin Master special, high score, here I come! Oh boy. Alright, then we got an easygoing student. Bunch of high school girls, maybe. My coffee is ready? Thanks for bringing it over. How's it taste? Huh? It's not as sweet as I'd like, but it's actually really good. And it feels so refreshing. Is this what they mean when they talk about coffee philosophy? What the hell is she blabbing on about coffee philosophy? I mean, y'all get it, right? A man who can't stand bitterness. Oh, my espresso. Thank you. I was thinking, throwing mysticism and whatever aside, from a scientific perspective, an espresso can help you focus your attention. Well, I'm pretty sure it does since it has a high concentrated caffeine. Sounds scientific indeed. It's so bitter that once tasted, it befuddles the mind. So it's all about the flavor? Yeah. Alright, guess we better go back to report to Miss Promoter. Have you delivered all the coffee? I really appreciate your help. if you still fancy a cup of coffee, I can make you one for you now. Hold on, wait! What else can I help you with? Actually, I was observing you while you were delivering the coffee. You're quick and have a good memory. Definitely an expert in VR games, right? Why don't you give the Hollow Investigative Association's trial Bravia a go, Hollow Writer? It's a VR game made using the Association's combat training program based on real-life Hollow investigation data. Players can experience the excitement of fighting Hollow enemies in virtual reality. I've had my fair share of real-world experience too. Hey, promoter lady. The manager has been working really hard. Maybe we should let her get a cup of coffee and relax a while. If the manager is interested in your game, she could just pay the HIA a visit, right? Of course, but it's in your best interest to do it today. There's a recruitment event on today. Oh, is this how they recruit their regulars? Or is this how they start finding recruits for their organization? I mean, it works, mostly. If you have the time after your coffee, you're welcome to experience Hollow Writer at the HIA Club. You can put that coffee boost to good use. Anyway, today is on me, so order anything you like. I'll be waiting inside. While I'm off to the association's club with the other players I've recruited. Be sure to come by if you're interested. Alright, so we unlocked Cafe. So proxies can purchase one beverage daily, which will, when used, it will recharge your battery charge and grant you above better efficiency in obtaining certain materials. So let's go inside and get our coffee.
Greetings. What can I get for you?
Come to the coffee shop every day whenever you're free and enjoy a cup of coffee. You can find the effects of each beverage listed in the coffee menu. So right now the only thing that's available is black tea latte, which I don't know if that's a good combination or not, but it's mild. Different coffees will be available every day. This is today's recommended coffee. Right? So guys, so everyone who watches this video, what is your favorite coffee you get every day? If you enjoy a cup of coffee every day you wake up in the morning, or you go to work, go find somewhere, enjoy a cup of coffee, hot coffee or iced coffee, what is your favorite type of coffee and what flavor? If you have a favorite flavor, be sure to write them in the comment section down below. I'm just curious. Fancy indeed. Can I get the bread? Alright, so we got battery charge. So the effect we get is stun certification seal drops increase by 100%. Takes effect effective only in combat simulation for one enemy card. So
You know, coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Okay, so the HIA Career Club? I think that's over at Lumina Square. I'll have to take the car from the parking lot to get there. So we can drive to the HIA Career Club now. That never gave me an option before, but I don't know if I actually had an option to go over there or not, but let's see. In the beta, we never got an option to drive right here and go to the HIA Center. We just go back to the house or store, then we get it from a package or whatever to continue the beta. So yeah, this is new to me. So we're at Random Play and we're at New Area 6th Street. So this is pretty much like fast travel, I think. So let's go ahead and go here. Alright, this is new territory for me, so look at those two receptionists. Gorgeous. So, is the manager from the video store? You came after all. Have you had your coffee? That's not important. Where's the game? Me thinking the gamer. But let's just be appreciative. Yeah, it was great. You seem to be far more interested than I thought. That's awesome. I knew I had the right person. If you could please register at the desk, then you can experience the association's VR game. Don't forget our slogan, Hollow Rider. Slogan? Hollow Rider, and the next line is challenge accepted. Real easy to remember, huh? Alright, I need to go prepare the rewards for everyone. If you want to try it out, go find Miss Bertha at the front desk. She's the one with the red hair, and I think I saw her already. Why am I a sucker for women with red hair? Honestly. Or I'm a sucker with turquoise hair, so let's talk to Bertha. So, welcome to the HIA Career Club. The Hollow Investigative Association is the Hollow Disaster Response Agency in New Eridu, responsible for Hollow and Hollow disaster-related matters. Being at the foremost of New Eridu's battle against Hollows, our mission has always been to explore and fight against Hollows. The HIA Career Club warmly welcomes all citizens to visit, experience, and sign up to join the association, and submit commissions at any time. So, I'm just here to participate in the VR trial. Alright, let me provide you with an overview of the VR trial event. We're hosting a new recruitment event at the club where you can use your VR device to experience the HIA's Hollow-themed combat VR game, Hollow Rider. Players in this trial event have the chance to get a free home portable VR device provided by the association. Now that sounds like a damn good thing to go with. If you go to a trial event and you get a free device, like a VR device, I would be sold. I wouldn't have to pay for anything. We must inform you when you use the club's VR training equipment, it will collect your training data for analysis and to optimize training plans. All data is stored anonymously and does not record your identity information. That sounds good. Of course, as a token of appreciation for your effort and assistance, the association will provide rewards for all on-site combat training. Would you like to use a VR device right now to experience combat? Let's just do it then. I ain't wasting time. So, alright, we recommend that you go with the Ancient Promotion Simulator, so let's go with Promotion. So this time we'll explain about stun drills. Alright, before simulations, you will need to build an enemy card lineup. Okay, so you could view the enemy cards already down here. Here are the enemy cards that have already been placed in your lineup. Enemy cards may be added to the same lineup more than once. Identical enemy cards increase the difficulty of combat. Try removing an enemy card from your lineup. And which is to click. Your choice of enemy cards will impact battery charge use. So please build your enemy card lineup and try to clear the challenge. So I could probably do the difficulty, but I do want more because if I think I could, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it'll give me more cards. So let's just go ahead and save our plan for now. Alright, let's get down to training, Corin. Let's go. Finish within... Alright.
I got you.
Well, this is good, yeah.
Evade now. Go do some repairs. Watch out, please. Preparing takedown.
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
Let me clean this up.
Gotcha.
Silly time.
Roger. Give me a little bit.
I got you.
Shield down.
I tried to make the cuts clean.
Yes! That was difficult. Not really difficult, but still. It's good enough. So, That's good enough for me. Welcome back to the real world. How was your experience? It's not bad. We're pleased to have your endorsement. If you're interested in Hollow affairs, please keep an eye out for more events from the association. Here are the rewards that the club prepared for players that complete the stages. Players really like them, and supposedly they help boost battle experience. And even professional investigators use these records in training. So, very professional. I'd like to know more. But is the increase in scores significant? You really are a dedicated gamer. I bet these training records will help a lot. If by chance you're also interested in Hollow investigation work, this is an expression of interest from the association. Thanks, but no thanks. I've already got a job. Training records recorded by investigators? Not bad, but just to be safe, I shouldn't express too much interest. Well, it wouldn't hurt if I take a peek first, right? Okay, so...
Ready for combat.
Right. So, Master, please listen to the info regarding enhancing agents. Okay. Right. First, enter the agents lineup screen. Of course, I already knew this. Use the certification form that we got from farming the VR to level her up. And we can break through the level and increase her level again. And we promote. Now Ambi is level 20. Let's level up to 20. Yes. And then we have to have a blue versions of it, meaning we have to do something else. Not sure if we can upgrade the green ones, but who knows. Also, if you do manage to level cap increase her, you'll get this. You'll get this from each, let's see, 20 to 40 to 60. Pretty nice, ain't it? Is there something wrong with the rewards? Can I exchange it if there's something wrong? Oh, my apologies. Let me take a look. Just kidding. I don't know anything about this. Okay, in that case, thank you for your contribution to the association. Like hell. Huh? Please wait a moment. Congratulations! You're the 1,024th player to complete this combat stage. So you'll receive a free VR device for portable home use. Why 1,024? Well, I'm not really sure either. She said it was a whole number. Oh, sorry. I don't have a professional answer for you. I hope you understand. You can experience the thrill of combat as a Hollow investigator or hone your combat skills from the comfort of your own home with the portable device. But please note that there are no rewards for experiencing combat when at home. Shame. If you're looking for the relevant combat rewards, please visit the club and use them on site equipment. So, got it. I'll come back again, so... Certainly, thank you so much for supporting the Hollow Investigative Association Career Club. We hope to see you again soon. Okay, now I've tried the HIA's new event and even got something unexpected. I ought to be heading home now. Woohoo. Well, let's take a look around more and see what they have here. So, we got one of their transportation crates. Let's look at this. There's an excited young man. I'm not going to speak with him because I don't want to. I guess that's the equipment in there. VR devices, some shoes, gloves, gear that they have to use. Master, I have calculated your frequency visited locations based on recent activities. So, you travel. You could view all coordinates in the travel app. Cool. Alright, I've also recognized these coordinates by region. Isn't that very thoughtful of me? Yes, it is. So the travel app will make your daily travels more convenient. Why not give it a try, Master? This VR game that the association came up with is far more interesting than expected. The rewards are particularly great. I'll drive there and play if needed in the future. It's mutually beneficial, so it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, so using the travel system, you can quickly travel to your target location. Progressing through the main story will unlock more navigation points. So, right. Okay, hold on, there's some new buttons here. Let's F3. Ooh, look at that. Since I just progressed through it, I think I just did something. So, let's see. City Fund benefits. Unlock the Growth Plan, raise your level to 30, and claim the Great Builder Certificate, and select any one of the W engines and City Fund benefits as a reward. Look at this. Oh, that's slick and cool. That's pretty funny. The 6-shooter? What are you? Ew. Ah, it's a Game Boy. That's freaking funny. And you are an Oasis. A hot spring. Ain't that nice. How much is it, though? I'll have to check it out later. Oh, it's a pass. It's a pass. I might as well just do it anyway. Belle, you're back. That box in your hand, HIA, isn't the logo of the Hollow Investigative Association? You explained what happened in the cafe and the HIA club. I see. I heard the association developed a Hollow-themed VR game, but I didn't expect a console version. I know it's labeled for testing, but the association is really going all out to recruit some new blood. Alert, this device is now categorized as a household terminal. The backend enemy card data has been decrypted. Calculating. Assessing relevant info on HIA VR device. Decryption progress 12%. Wait a minute, Fairy. When did you... Within 5 seconds of the device being connected to the household power source. Please note, there's currently no means to receive association rewards through the household test machine's training records without triggering the association's data monitoring alarm. Requesting authorization to attack the association's data monitoring process and modify the device. So we don't have to go. Don't forget we're trying to lay low, Fairy. Understood. Master is willing to accept the HIA's rules and give up on a more convenient way to earn the rewards. Now you're talking my language, Fairy. That's enough, Fairy. We aren't expecting any rewards to begin with. It's not worth risking putting the HIA onto us. It's useful to us, even if it's only to train with. I checked the description, and the opponents are all enemies we might encounter in the Hollows. We could use it to practice our combat styles in VR. It's perfect for the workshop. So, you look around the room. For some reason, you place the device slightly farther away from the HDD. Speaking of which, I've been having a lot to do lately since I started a new account. I guess it's time to tidy things up. I was thinking the same thing. I noted it down. My sister is getting more and more reliable. It looks like I won't have to remind you of these things anymore. Okay, so F2 again. On the left side of the compendium, you can see your unlocked gameplay modes, which is combat simulation. On the right side, you can select resources you want to acquire by click Go. Next, let's learn about daily errands. Ooh, this is like your daily quests here. So, complete your custom schedule every week to get rewards. So, here's where you can check everyday's to-dos. Complete these tasks and increase your daily engagement. Meet the engagement requirements to claim corresponding rewards. Yep, just like what they usually do. I'm really busy today, Belle. Do you have any plans for today? Oh yeah, Nekomata promised to meet up with us later. I wonder where she's got to. So let's check if Nekomata sent a message. Yeah, Nekomata would have sent a message if she were nearly here. Why don't you check knock knock? Knock knock. Oh, there she is here. So knock knock is like a social thing? Alright. Meow meow. Get someone else to type for you. Are you okay? I'm back. Almost at 6th Street. I'm sorry for making you guys worry about me. You guys did, right? Anyhow, I'll speed over to the video store right now. See you at the store. Okay? We will. We have some questions for you. Eh? What's wrong? Anyway, I'll be there soon. Yeah. As you open the video store's door, Nekomata bolts inside.
I'm back! Sorry it took so long. My carry would only navigate to the other exit farther away.
Yeah, you got a lot of explaining to do. What? Like, why were there armed mercenaries in there?
Oh, right! I saw on my phone that the demolition was delayed.
Thanks
and
to you.
The stupid train got away, so Nicole and the others are still in danger. What should we do now? We need to figure out a plan of action quickly!
Nekomata, I know you're anxious, but before we try to rescue the others, We have to talk.
What's going on? Why the sudden change in tone? The hair on my ears is standing up.
Nekomata, this is important, so we want you to be honest. What kind of trouble did you and the cunning hares get yourselves into exactly? Didn't the news say the train was transporting explosives? Why would it be carrying a bunch of fake PubSec officers? And you reacted so quickly to the enemy. Not like something you would expect from someone in shock.
Yeah. Be straight with us. Are you trying to set us up? If there's anything you're hiding, you can talk to us about it. That's a case.
Be honest now, Nekomata. Are you trying to pull a fast one on us?
Well, about that.
If you want faith and support, you'd better answer my sister truthfully and tell us what you're hiding.
I'm not trying to hide anything from you guys.
Then why the secrecy?
I really didn't know there were people on that train. It's just that I've seen guys dressed like that somewhere else. You're totally right. The cunning hares and I are in big trouble this time. But we just wanted to save people.
Rescue? You never mentioned this before.
You never mentioned this before.
That's because it's so ridiculous. I didn't even think I could explain it. We were so busy trying to stop the train earlier. You didn't have time to finish watching the Bang Boo's visual record. But Nicole's Bang Boo actually captured everything on camera. You'll understand when you finish watching it.
Alright, let's see. The recording from earlier today, let's ask that AI assistant Fairy or whatever to retrieve it. I won't say much more. Once you've seen the facts, you can make your own call and whether to believe me or not. Belle, ask Fairy to play the rest of the video data. We've still got time to figure out what's going on. Alright. This is where I did this last time. I kind of cut recording on my last video. That's why the audio just kind of cut up, but I'm going to keep on doing it. So let's go ahead and play the recording. Hang on.
I'm starting to get used to the ether concentration here. I wasn't feeling too good when we first got in.
Hey, we might not have come across any strong ethereals yet, but the dead-end butcher is around here somewhere, so stay on your toes.
It's a little different. It's not lagging like it used to.
Especially Billy. You totally got carried away in that last battle. How many times have I told you not to make a ruckus? We need to get to the Red Fang Gang's base and finish this commission. Can't you be more like Nekomata? Fast and quiet? Even if the dead-end butcher did come along, it might not even notice her at all.
Plus, I gotta say, we cat people have 9 lives. That counts for something.
Everyone wait. You see the railroad tracks on the side of the road? It's not just broken off here. A gaping hole has been clawed out.
She's right!
Looks like the dead-end butcher has been here. We might come across it if we keep going.
That's no good. Since there's signs of it here, let's find another way around. Nekomata, will you see if your carrot can suggest another way to the Red Fang Gang's base?
Yeah, I can find another route, but the path we're on is the most direct.
I know you're anxious to find your family heirloom, but this is no normal mission.
Yeah, you gotta find out real soon.
Safety first, as they say.
Oh, listen to the call, though. What did she do?
What's wrong? You sound like someone stepped on your tail.
Someone did.
Over there! I saw a little kid run past just now!
Huh? What are you talking about? You know we're in the dead-end hollow, right?
There have been cases of small children entering the hollows by mistake. But the direction you're pointing, Nekomata, is the original route we were planning on taking.
Hey! You think I'm just saying it to make you take that path? I really did see a kid! A little girl in a blue top with brown hair and a ponytail!
That's very descriptive.
That's a pretty detailed description. Maybe she really did see her.
Even if we believe you saw the child, are you suggesting we go save her first? I should remind you, this is not what we were commissioned to do.
What's that supposed to mean? It's not part of the commission, so you'll just ignore a child lost in the hollow? I knew you were boring, but cold-blooded too?
Yeah, keep insulting them.
If you're worried about not getting paid, don't be. I'm not like you. I'll pay you extra for looking for the girl.
I didn't expect you to not be a bad person.
Oh, huh?
That had me scared just now. When she pointed out the child, I really thought her next line was gonna be, "Forget the kid! I want my family heirloom!"
These dialogues are a riot, to be honest.
But this kitty's a kind employer.
If you really are determined to save the girl, Nekomata, then I'll go with you. You don't need to use the commission fee as a bargaining chip.
Hey, don't say that in front of Nicole. You don't have to.
Hey, you should at least ask me when it comes to commission fees.
See what I mean?
Guess it can't be helped. But I agree, we can't just leave a kid in a place like this. A kid's aptitude for ether is underdeveloped, and she can't save herself. Every minute spent in the hollow is dangerous. Not to mention the dead-end butcher is around here somewhere.
Then let's get going! Time and space change fast in the hollows. If we don't hurry, we'll never find her.
What are you waiting for, Nekomata? Let's go!
Coming! They really seem to be sincere. Oh man, why am I thinking about this now?
Was she testing them? Either way, we got a kid to save. Let's go. I still liking the music so far. It's pretty good.
There's so many ethereals around. It really worries me.
Luckily, I didn't see any signs of them on the way over. Still, hopefully we can find her, and fast.
It's my turn! I've got plenty of bullets!
Nice dodge. Nice.
Over there!
Where?
I don't see her anymore. She disappeared in a flash.
Why is it always the cat that sees her? I know Thyrans have better vision than normal people, but my visual components are pretty good too.
Yeah, you're a cyborg.
Hey, do you all think there are more and more claw marks around here? We've been coming across stronger ethereals too.
Now that you mention it...
We can't keep going like this. How can we save anyone when we're in danger ourselves? We need a plan.
Nekomata, are you sure you saw her? Why is it every time you see her, we find nothing?
The hollow changes so quickly. By the time we've gone over, things have already warped. It's not my fault. If we want to catch her, you guys just need to keep up.
Negative. We don't have the physical advantages when it comes to running like you do. In our current situation, we should reserve our energy to escape if we encounter the dead-end butcher.
Oh!
What's that supposed to mean?
You talk about saving people, but when the time comes, you can only think of yourself.
She's really testing them.
That's not true.
Really? Then you mean you aren't confident in your abilities?
I can't pretend I didn't hear that. If I get serious, even Billy using his fuel reserves can't beat me.
I can't pretend I didn't hear that, Ambi.
No problem then. We'll just run after the girl from now on.
I'm more than happy to.
What? Wait. Isn't anyone gonna ask my opinion?
Sorry, girl.
Watch your back,
I'm up! No problem!
From the looks of it, we're already deep within the dead-end hollow.
I pooped! We've been running for so long. You guys have pretty good stamina.
Weren't you the one who said the only way to catch up with the kid was to run? Now you're the first to complain.
Nonsense! I can still outrun you all!
Okay. Everyone just take a break. We'll keep looking in a minute. On second thought, this area is about to be demolished, so the residents should have been evacuated. How did a kid get in?
Maybe she got lost when her family was being evacuated.
You see that face right there? She's sweating right there. She knows something. She knows what's up.
If it's like that movie, only a ghost would appear in such a place.
And she always thinks about situations where movies are involved.
Her sudden appearance was only to lead the rescuers into a deadly trap.
There's no such thing as ghosts. And don't do movie promos at a time like this.
Ambi, don't scare your future wife. Don't do that. I don't know. I know what everybody's thinking. I think if she treats her like a sister, or she treats Ambi like a sister, I'm not sure.
Don't worry. If a ghost attacks, I'll protect everyone.
Really? Can you guys not say stuff like that?
So she's got a slight fear of the ghosts. Okay.
Right. I feel better now. Let's get going.
Wait a sec!
He spots her.
It's a kid! Over there! Don't run! Wait for us!
What a fast little child.
Huh? Wait, that can't be right.
What does that mean?
There really is a kid in the dead-end hollow.
Wait, she didn't know? Then what was she doing? Was she trying to pull a fast one on these three? I'm a sneaky little feline.
Hurry, faster! We gotta keep moving! The girl's just up ahead!
Get away from me!
Quit moving!
Standing by.
Okay.
I got you! You ready?
The pleasure's all yours.
They're exposed.
Feel the ultimate steroid!
Intermaneuver.
Nice one, Billy.
Oh, what the hell are those? Are those dogs? Oh
Keep
no!
your eyes closed, kiddo!
Nice.
It's okay. Everything's fine.
He's probably practiced this with watching superhero films.
It must be scary being lost in a hollow all by yourself, right? Don't worry. I'm here now.
Oh, the god! She punched him!
What are you talking about, huh?
you?
Dude, she straight up whacked him with her fist. Punches an android. Really?
Saved me? I saved you! Oh, why are you wandering around that monster's territory? If I hadn't led you here, you'd have walked right into it.
Huh? What do you mean?
If it weren't for you guys, I might have found the Hollow's exit back to New Eridu by now.
I think I can hear something.
Oh shit!
What's that?
What's
going on?
I think that they found us.
An ethereal?
Not just an ethereal.
That's the dead-end butcher?
Oh.
He's a lot bigger than I expected.
Well,
It's catching up. We've got nowhere left to run.
what the? Uh-oh.
Huh?
A fissure.
This bright light. It's the hollow exit. She fell outside.
So they found a convenient way to escape.
Pretty risky, but cool landing.
Nice one. Never mind.
Good. The kid's okay.
Dude, I feel so sorry for Billy. To be honest, he's an idiot. He's a cool idiot.
I almost got a concussion. I didn't expect to get out of the hollow like this.
Nicole,
Seriously, why is every single commission such a struggle?
Dude, why is he acting like she's heavy? Oh no, I shouldn't have said that.
Nicole!
Nekomata, considering the circumstances, don't you think we deserve a bonus?
Nicole!
I hear you! I've barely been sitting on you for a minute. Stop complaining.
No, it's not that. Look in front of you.
Huh?
What? Wait. Those are people living here?
Isn't this Canvas Street? Then these people are...
They're inside the blast zone.
Wait. This is the blast zone. It was supposed to be cleared. Why are there so many people?
Oh, I knew something was up. I had a suspicion. After a short while.
How many are there?
A lot.
Over 100 at least. Me and Enby only did a rough count of whoever was willing to come out and speak to us. There could be even more.
I thought that Vision said they cleared everyone out days ago.
Clearly that was a lie.
They say they don't know what's going on.
I bet they do.
They haven't been able to contact anyone on the outside for a week. I'm guessing Vision has set up jamming devices.
Of course some did.
Yeah, so what is this? When exactly is Vision planning to evacuate everyone?
Probably never.
Children, you must be coming from the city. Are you bringing any news?
Excuse me, who are you?
Oh, the little girl you just saved from the Hollow is my granddaughter. Thank you for rescuing her. She's always been naughty. She thinks she can sneak into the Hollow safely just because she's got ether aptitude. Yesterday, because a public security officer wouldn't tell her the exact time, she came up with an idea to go to New Eridu and ask around. I took my eyes off of her for 1 second and she ran into the Hollow.
And she got lost.
Excuse me, an officer? Did you say an officer came by?
Yes, that's right. Yesterday, my granddaughter and a few neighbors got tired of waiting and headed to ask Vision what was going on. But an officer stopped them before they got there.
Wait. Did Vision just set up a blockade to prevent... Oh no.
They said nobody could get through because explosives were being handled nearby. And once things were ready, a train would be coming for us.
That's not safe at all. That doesn't sound suspicious at all. Quote unquote.
Most of us here are old, sick, and disabled. Other than my granddaughter, none of us have any aptitude for ether. So we can't go anywhere. We were told to wait. so that's all we can do.
But it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
How can something as big as a mass evacuation of residents not be scheduled in advance? They just left everyone waiting for notice.
I think I have a rough idea of what they're wanting to do.
And I haven't heard of public security being involved in the project before.
Uh-oh.
Miss, you mean to say...
That public security officer who stopped the residents is suspicious.
And I just remembered something. In the train scene, they spoke about that they didn't like dressing up as PubSec officers. In other words, they're mercenaries. I think they were hired by Vision to handle things here.
Huh. There has to be more to it than this. I remember them saying Vision Corporation won the bid thanks to a much lower cost.
I get it. The Metro renovation project is one of the most talked about in New Eridu. It's technically and financially demanding, and they still have to relocate the residents. But if Vision just dealt with the residents along with the demolition, that'd save costs.
Wow, and they call it an accidental, and they just call it a unfortunate accident, and they just leave it with that.
So, what you're saying is, Vision has just abandoned us all here?
Not just that, but they plan to erase all of you. Oh my god.
Vision always wanted to perform well enough to enter tops, but I never thought they'd stoop so low for a seat at the table.
No, we can't let Vision get away with this! Nicole, what do you plan to do now?
I didn't expect this when I took on the commission. Fine, sure. We came into the dead-end hollow looking for something, and yeah, saving a kid along the way is a good thing, but... Oh, a small, odd-job agency can't take on a massive corporation. So, what do you two think?
I'll do whatever you say, boss. But, Anby...
She needs convincing.
I didn't expect to agree with Nekomata on this matter. I'm staying. I understand Nicole's thinking, but I can't follow this time. This is my chance. I won't make the same mistake again.
What happened to you?
Is that so? Going against a corporation? Anby, you really?
Really?
Pulled at my heartstrings!
She's a sucker for that?
They're the Vision Corporation! They may be big enough to join the Tops Alliance! Just think of the money we could squeeze out of them if we threaten to expose them!
Of course, it's about the money.
Quickly! Billy, Anby, go tell each of these gold nuggets, victims, that the Cunning Hairs are willing to represent them in their lawsuit for compensation!
I love how this type of character. You think about money? That's funny for me.
Don't just stand there! Get everyone to sign the authorization forms! Collect them one by one! And Nekomata, I know you're our client, but I have something for you to do too.
Me?
You want to save everyone, right? You know the area and you're the most agile. Here, take my bamboo. I want you to take it someplace and get help.
And this will come in.
Okay, that's everything. Nicole told me they'd stay in the construction area collecting victim signatures and monitoring Vision's movements. My mission was to find Faithin and get help. After leaving the others, I went back through the dead-end hollow and came straight to your store. Really, I'm not lying! Nicole and everyone else in the blast zone are in grave danger!
What a conspiracy.
Please, Faithin! You have to help me save them!
We believe you, Nekomata. But as professional proxies, we have to warn you of the risks involved.
Right. In saving all the residents, we'll inevitably come to blows with the Vision Corporation.
You don't need to tell me that! I made up my mind ever since I left! All I can think about now is getting everyone out of the blast zone!
Okay. If the client has made up her mind, there's nothing more to say.
Well then, let's work on a rescue plan.
Yeah, yeah.
Take a look at this map. The Cunning Hairs and the residents are trapped at the Canvas Street station, which is several kilometers away from the surveillance point where Perlman's located.
But to keep the trapped residents in check, he's transported a number of armed mercenaries pretending to be public security by train.
Speaking of which, the train that we delayed earlier is almost at its destination, so there'll be even more people to guard the residents.
We're not strong enough to face them head-on, but perhaps we can take advantage of holes in the enemy's defense.
Yeah? What does that mean?
Look, those trapped residents have no ether aptitude, so the mercenaries don't expect anyone coming from behind. With everyone guarding the front, the surveillance point should be relatively unguarded.
That makes sense. We can go around behind them through the hollow and catch them off guard.
Yeah, good idea! And then?
Then, we quickly hijack the train at the surveillance point and go through the hollow to the Canvas Street station. As long as the residents get to the station platform in advance, we can have everyone out of the blast zone in minutes.
It sounds like a good plan, but why do I have a feeling that this might go wrong?
How clever! The train itself has some resistance to corruption, so as long as we get them out of the hollow quickly, they won't get affected! Yeah!
Hey Fairy, can you drive the train out of the hollow and into New Eridu as quickly as possible?
Affirmative. I have already mapped out the shortest route.
No time to waste. Let's get started then.
Nekomata, take this bamboo. Go find Nicole and tell her the plan. Then...
Right! Then, it's crunch time.
Crunch time. Love that. Nekomata has already gone to the hollow. Let's get ready to meet up with her as soon as possible. However, our next commission might be pretty tough. Being at odds with Vision Core is one thing, plus anything can happen in the hollow. There's also a dangerous notorious ethereal in the dead-end hollow. What if... Well, let's prepare as much as possible then. It's better to be safe than sorry. It's a great idea. This is the point where we're going to be facing against a boss battle. This is a feeling I went through before. In the video, this is just old news to me, to be honest. Although, going to the place where you can find the upgrades for characters and all that, and the engines were new to me. But we're back at the point, I'm back at the point where I'm about to face off against a boss. So, and I'm going to end the video here because I want to save that moment for a new video. So, I just want to say thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed Zenless Zero. Zen Zone Zero. There I go again. And if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like. And if you're new to the channel, please support my channel by subscribing to my channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. And if you have anything to say about this video, anything about the game itself, and if you really want to watch this boss fight in the next video, please put them in the comments section down below. That's why it's there, for a reason there. And if you really want to see this boss fight, please like this video. I would love to see more likes than 5 or 10. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the new video. Peace out, and have a great stay.